Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. We are here going to be doing a garage review of the LTP, a Tier 3 Russian light tank, which I got for the 4th birthday of World of Tanks Blitz. I got it from, in the offers tab here, from this bundle, which you buy using birthday cakes, which you get just by playing the game, pretty much by entering a battle, and yeah, you too can get birthday cakes. But yes, because I already had the M3 light and the BT7 artillery, as you can see here, I went for the LTP because it was the only thing that I hadn't got. So 9% protection, 15% firepower, 18% shot effectiveness, and 57% maneuverability, compared to, for example, the M3 light, which has got 9, 12, 27, 62. And the BT7 artillery, which has got 6, 10, 11, and 88. So yeah, starting off 380 HP, not too much, not as much as the BT7 artillery. It is the same, I think. Oh no, it is actually less than the M3 light, less than the Panzer, I know that. The cruiser, 415, because I've got that on it. What does that raise it up by 25? So that is about 495. What does this cruiser have? 470. Yeah, it's still going to be quite a lot. The BTSV, this thing's got 410, and the Gross Tractor's got about 500. So, yes, it doesn't have the most. In fact, it has one of the smallest HP pools out of all of the Tier 3 tanks, which is a bit of a shame, but the armour, definitely not too bad. 30, 20, 30 for the hull, and 30 around on the turret, which means that it is a very strong tank. Plus, it has got some nice sloping on there, which means that you can angle and bounce this thing until your heart's content, a bit like how the BTSV works, where the armour thickness is just heavily sloped, so the armour thickness is even more useful, unlike the SU, which has just got thick frontal hull, but it is flat pretty much, whereas this thing, yeah, 30 at a decent sloping angle gives it a very strong armour profile. The turret, however, yeah, not quite as strong, but it has to have a weakness somewhere. And the size, of course, 20 but sloped, which means that some stuff will get through, but again, because it's sloped, angling means that you can definitely bounce shots, especially from your rear as well, which people would think was a weak spot, but actually it's just as strong as the front, which is very nice. As for manoeuvrability, it only weighs 11 tons with a 178.5 horsepower engine, 45 kilometers per hour top speed, 57 degrees per second hull traverse, and a 36 degree per second turret traverse. Means that it is pretty mobile compared to the M3 light, which has got a worse hull traverse, better turret traverse, but worse hull. The hull traverse is, the turret traverse of the LTP is still pretty slow for a light tank. Not as bad as heavy tanks, obviously, but again, could be slightly better. But yeah, overall, decent manoeuvrability, decent armour, if not the most amount of HP. Yeah, as for the turret, it's the turret LTP. 242 meters view range. Yeah. The engine is an M80, 20% chance of hard impact. 13-ton load limit, so an extra 2 tons that you can play around with. As for the gun, it's a pretty standard 45mm 20 KL gun, 16.82 rate of fire, 51 average pen with AP, 84 with APCR, 12 with HE, 55 average damage with AP, 45 with APCR, and 75 with HE. 0.41 dispersion at 100 meters, definitely not very good. It's pretty inaccurate, and also the aim time is a bit slow, 4.9 seconds. Yeah, overall, not a bad gun. Decent enough penetration, decent enough damage as well. The only problem is the accuracy. Firing on the move as well is a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's just not a particularly accurate gun, but it has got the power where it needs it. So yeah, not too bad. As for the ammo, you do carry 150 rounds, which is enough for any sort of battle. As for provisions, you've got your standard fuel, 3% to engine power and turret traverse. And then you've got your condensed milk for 3% to crew mastery. And then you've got your protective kit, 15% protection to crew from injuries, 10% speed and wardrobe repair, 20% fire protection, and 10% ammo and fuel tank durability. So you can go ahead and mount them as you wish. As for consumables, you've got your standard repair, first aid, fire extinguisher. Then you've got engine power boost, 20% engine power for 15 seconds, adrenaline, 20% load speed, and 10% chance of damaging enemy vehicle modules for 15 seconds. Then your multi-purpose, which is those three rolled into one. And yeah, so you can go ahead and mount them as you want. As for equipment, huzzah, they fixed equipment partially. You no longer have to spend spare parts to unlock them, nor do you have to wait. They are instantly unlocked with just some credits. So I have been able to use my stockpile of credits to good use, finally. So yes, I would say gun rammer, you don't need the extra penetration really. You've got decent enough penetration to deal with anything that you might be able to see at tier 3. Maybe not so much at tier 4, but you can still do a bunch of damage to a lot of tier 4s. So yeah. It's only some of the tougher nuts like the B1, the AMX-40 and the Matilda, which might give you some problems. But yeah, other than that, I would say gun rammer. Then I would say improved modules for the extra track and amber rack durability. Then coated optics. It's a pretty fast light tank. Excels at sort of driving around and actually doing tank things. So yeah, I would say coated optics. Enhanced gun lane drive to get that aim time down to slightly more bearable, 4.9 seconds. Enhanced armor I've actually gone with for this tank because yeah, the hull armor is very good actually, especially for a light tank. So yeah, enhanced armor is not such a bad choice on this tank. It's pretty good armor. So yeah, extra 4% to the armor is definitely going to be useful. Then I would say engine accelerator, just for the extra engine horsepower and the slight buff to your hull traverse, but mostly for the extra acceleration that it will give you. So yeah, engine accelerator over improved control. Then definitely a refined gun. Yeah, dispersion is absolutely terrible. It'd be about a 0.45 dispersion without this. So 0.41, still not that great, but definitely better than 0.45. So yeah, refined gun. Then sort of your choice between that one and the final one right here. So yes, overall, not a particularly bad tank. It's got very good armour. The gun is pretty punchy. It's certainly a decent enough gun. Yeah, you carry a bunch of rounds for it. It's not a bad tank at all. Pretty fun tier 3 tank. If you're wondering what camo this is the festive fireworks dedicated to Blitz's birthday. Because I picked this up, of course, during its birthday, I thought, why not go ahead and bung it on each of them. So yes, special birthday tank. Yes, I will thank you all for watching, and goodbye.